Hello Aquarius, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead. Aquarius, how are you? I'm here with a few oracle decks and we're going to look at this overall energy for the week ahead. Now I'm getting this out really late for you on, I think it's just before midnight here as I'm doing these readings. So when I say the week ahead, I mean Monday. Monday is the week ahead for you. So you'll be getting this for Monday to Friday, and you will also be getting the sneak peek that comes out on Monday. So Aquarius, thanks so much for showing up here. I do appreciate you so much. And if you are a brand new Aquarius and you've never been here before, you just rolled up on all these shenanigans, welcome. If you are my ride or die Aquarius, thank you for your thumbs up and all the ways you've been loving on the channel this year. I appreciate you so much and all the ways you've built this tribe. Let's find out what's going on for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So for those of you who are here real time, this is for beginning Monday, which is real time, which is like I'm doing this on Sunday, right, of the full moon, the 15th. And so this is going to be for the week of the 16th. And for those of you who are here at a later date, this can still be for you. It'll just be for the week ahead, friends. Let's find out what's going on for Aquarius. All right. Look, these cards are not complying. They're not complicit today. So it feels like you're ready to do something, I feel, that is out of the ordinary, I want to say, because your cards, Aquarius, are always very organized. They never usually jump for me. So we have round and round. I feel like you've been either thinking about something a lot, round and round, or you feel like you've been on some sort of a merry-go-round and round. I feel like you're about to get off the merry-go-round. Like it feels like with this energy here, it's card number 25, which is a 7, first of all. And for me as a reader, 7s are always about divine intervention. 7s are about heaven. I feel like you're about to get off this merry-go-round. And for some of you, it could be you've been dating the same type of person all the time. Maybe you have a type, right? Maybe you've been dating by the way they look. And I feel like you had a type. But it feels like somebody here is getting off the merry-go-round and doing something different is what it feels like. This could also be a job for some of you. For some of you, you've been at this job for so freaking long, it's time for you to get off the merry-go-round. Whatever cycle you've been repeating and repeating and repeating because you're not learning the lesson, I feel is what is going on here. I feel like you're finally about to get off the merry-go-round. Whether that is maybe it was bad spending habits. Maybe you're getting off that merry-go-round. It could mean something different for all of you. We've got, time to go. It's time to do something different. Look at this. We also have a 9 here. It feels like you've gained wisdom over something. Virgo energy, right? That's hermit energy. And I feel like you've been maybe keeping to yourself a little bit lately. It feels like you're wondering if it's time to go, if it's time to exit the vibration. That's what she's doing here. You can see there's a new door. We don't know if it's she, could be he, right? But we have the card number 45, which is a 9, and you can see the door in the distance. And somebody here, their dress is beginning to disappear. So it feels like somebody here feels like whatever this was is no longer for you. It says not for you. And it was causing chaos and conflict. So I feel like you'll be getting off of the merry-go-round this week. I feel like, in the week ahead, right? As I said, it was Monday the 16th and forward. So I feel like for the week ahead for you, Aquarius, I feel like you are finally getting off the merry-go-round. You're getting out of some sort of pattern or cycle that you've been in for a while. It's time to break the cycle. It's time to go. Tell me more about Aquarius, please. We have lightning. There it is. It's coming in with a tower, friend. It says here a sudden change, shocking news, surprising, epiphany, or an upheaval. It feels like somebody here is going to experience this in a moment's notice, but I feel like it's you, the one that's notifying the universe. It feels like this is a realization. It's like, I got to get off this merry-go-round. I keep dating the same people. I keep staying at this job that doesn't appreciate me. I keep spending too much money. It feels like something is about to change, but I feel like you're the one who is inciting change. I feel like the lightning it's striking here is telling me that something's about to break apart or shift suddenly. So I think it could be your mindset. Tell me more. We've got coffin. That's it. You're ending it. Yep, time to go. You've decided that you're getting off this merry-go-round. It's time to stop dating the same type of person. Or whatever it is, the job, could be friendships. Maybe you keep falling into friendships where they end up being codependent. It could be that. It says here, ending, Endings bring new beginnings. It says here that this is growth, a change, liberation, and transition. So I feel like this is the transition that you're in right now. You're headed for the door because this cycle is no longer for you, and you're about to make a really big change. Got camera. It says reminiscing, keepsake. Perception says learn from the past and making memories. So I feel like you are taking one last look back there, and then you're out. That's what it feels like. Tell me more. That's very interesting. Very different from any of the readings that I've done, but Aquarius, you are the rarest placement. You are different than any other sign, right? Tell me about Aquarius, please. Tell me more about Aquarius. Okay, I'm just going to take a few of these because my little hands can't hold the whole thing. Woo! Gosh, these ones always flip, right? No matter what reading I'm doing. These ones always flip. There's one on the edge of the table here. One more, please. All right, there we go. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. It says a wreath. It says sorrow over a loss. I feel like the loss that is here, I feel is one that you are going to put into motion. So you're cutting out on something. The thing is that when, it says it's a loss, but I feel more like it's an alignment. You'll feel the loss of it, but it almost feels like you're getting yourself into alignment, Aquarius. We got the fox that says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. I feel like that could be you. Maybe you do have a business and that you are very good at business. Of course you are. You're highly intelligent, right? You are the Aquarius placement is the genius of the Gemini. Genius of the zodiac is what I wanted to say. We have the beetle. It says good fortune. So I want to say for those of you who do have a business, that you are very good with business. I feel like you're about to see more clients or more money come tumbling. Good fortune is showing up here because we've got the scarab beetle, and that's what it is. It's all about good fortune. And then we have a finger. It says warning you of a problem either now or in the future. I really do feel, because this is pointing at the round and round, it feels like that if you don't change this cycle, you don't have to change anything, Aquarius. I'm not telling you that you have to. Please remember this is a general reading and it may not resonate with all of you. But for those of you who are ready for a change, ready to do something differently, I feel like this is what it's telling me here, that it's pointing at the round and round. It says warning you of a problem either now or in the future. If you don't get off this roundabout, I feel like you're up for more of the same, more of dating the same type of person, getting your heart broke over and over again. Like it feels like it is something that you need to do differently. It says opportunities are waiting for you. So there are other opportunities. You just seem to be stuck to the same pattern of something. All right. Let's look at tarot, find out what's going on for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aquarius, if you are interested in having a private read, please know that I do have a sale on 10% off it, but it's only till the 20th of December. So you really only have 4 more days. You need to be signed up for your reading by 11:59 on the 20th. 11:59 p.m. All right. Tell me more about Aquarius, please. What else does Aquarius need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We've got the sun. Look, somebody's had a breakthrough. I feel like it's you, Aquarius. You've had a breakthrough that I can't go through this again. I can't do one more round of this again. I feel like somebody's third eye is opened here. I'm just showing here, like we've got the violet at the very center. So it feels like you've been going round and round, but your eyes are opened and you're like, I can't do that again. I need to see where the pattern is and I need to stop it. The Seven of Cups is here. It feels like, it's very interesting because we do have the sun, right? And we do have the sun that is in the cup. And it feels like this cup is sort of toppled over. It might be the one that... it's like the snowman is scared of the sun because the sun melts the snow. That's what it feels like here. But we've got, snow in both of these here. You're going from out in the cold or feeling disconnected. You're going from that to something warmer, a warmer climate. Maybe some of you will be traveling. But it feels like it's a breakthrough is what it feels like. That it's time to... stop being overwhelmed and confused. I feel like you do have so many options. I think that's what it said at the bottom of this deck. Yeah, it said the door, right? It said opportunities are waiting for you. This snowman looks a little bit afraid of all of the options. You might have a lot of options and you don't know what to do next. You're not sure. You want to get off the roundabout here. You want to get off, but you don't know. You don't know which way to go. You don't know what to pick. I feel like you're going to pick the sun because the sun is showing up here. You might have a Leo placement, but the sun is showing up here and it's coming up over the mountains. So it feels like it's a breakthrough, something that you're going to realize here. We do have the Queen of Pentacles. Tell me more about Aquarius. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Pentacles. That's really interesting. The Three of Pentacles is here. Bottom of the deck for me is the future energy. So I do feel we see that there are two people here, and they are clinking glasses and happy to be together. We do have three more people here. It does feel like you're having some sort of a breakthrough. And the breakthrough is that I feel as though you want to maybe get together with somebody, get together with them again. But I feel like the Two of Pentacles is telling me you haven't yet made the decision. I feel like there's some sort of a stable foundation that I feel is growing between you and someone else. It could be you and a friend, you and an employer. It feels like there is the Two of Pentacles is telling me that you need to make a decision about which one of these cups you want to pick. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles here is somebody that's here because maybe this is someone that you know. Queen of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It also could be that you will have many opportunities to make money coming up in the week ahead. You might have financial opportunities that are showing up for you. But whatever it is, it's already in the ground. I want to say you've already planned it or you've already been manifesting it. It feels like it comes into the 3D, showing you that it's kind of confirming your intuitive energy here. Something you've been waiting for is showing up here in the 3D here with the Page of Gifts. We do have the Three of Swords under here. I feel like I'm kind of on the right path here as I'm saying that somebody here is tired of finding the same person. Like you see that person, they look really beautiful or they're very handsome on the outside, but once you get to know them on the inside, it's not what you thought it was going to be. Like it feels like somebody here needs to get off that merry-go-round, but it feels like somebody needs to get off the merry-go-round of maybe it could be maybe going out too much or spending too much money. We've got the Seven of Cups, confusion, a lot of opportunities. It could be that as well. I feel like though that the Queen of Pentacles is giving me almost stability, and it feels like you are making a stable decision about something in your 3D world, and I think it's this. I feel like the Three of Cups is telling me that it's time for you to get out and be more social, or you're having some sort of a realization about someone that you met at a social gathering. But it feels like you two have already, if it's at all about a person, there's like this friendship there's a foundation to this friendship, or there's a foundation to some sort of emotional thing that's made you feel a little bit overwhelmed. Maybe you didn't expect that there would be a connection here, but this might be the sudden change because we do have the Tower and the Coffin here, right? Which to me, by the way, when death shows up with the Tower, that's a major awakening. That's what the Sun is about. It's a major awakening. You're having a realization that I can't continue to do the same thing again, and again. Somebody here is breaking out of their pattern because the universe, I feel, is shaking their finger at you. I feel like the universe is like, you got to stop it. You got to get out of that pattern that you've been in. I've got the Five of Pentacles here. I feel like you keep finding people that are not on your vibration is what I want to say. And that's usually what I get from the Five of Pentacles. It can be about financial impact, absolutely. Could be for some of you, the roundabout you're getting off of is you're going to stop spending money until you just barely have enough left for yourself, or it's time to get another stream of income of some sort, another job or another stream of income in your business. But I do see this as two people who are on different vibrations. We've got one person who is sort of, not really paying attention, sort of inward to themselves, kind of feeling bad for themselves. And we've got someone that even though they are wounded here, this person is on their feet and they're going to keep moving regardless. So I feel like the fives are always about, it's always about a little bit of lack, right? So this could be lack of finances for some of you. Could be lack of friendship in the Pentacle world. Maybe you're feeling left out of some sort of situation. But I feel like the round and round is this pattern that you keep going through, dating the same people. You're in that job forever and you're not getting out, or you keep finding, going from the frying pan into the fire when it comes to the workplace. It feels like here that somebody is feeling in lack in this situation. We've got the Ace of Swords Ace of Canes in this deck. This is the Yuletide Tarot that I'm using. And then we have the Star. So yeah, it does feel like that there is somebody that you have your eye on. If this is a reading for you and it is about emotions or about a person, I feel like somebody here has spotted their star. It feels like you're hopeful that there will be more conversation with someone that you're not speaking with right now. And I feel like the reason that you are getting off the roundabout, as I said, it's because you're tired of the same, like, what do they say? Psychology, they say, like doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. I feel like now you're finally doing something different so you can get the different result. Oh, look at this. Isn't that interesting? I've got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like I spy with your little eye, is somebody that I feel is a soulmate, or you feel like your soul connected here, or maybe they mirror you. And I feel like you've had some sort of a realization about this person, that they're everything you're looking for, that they are the star. I feel like you want to speak with this person, but you aren't speaking with them right now. You may be online, creeping on their Facebook page. You may be looking at pictures. Maybe you two took a picture together at a social gathering. It could be that as well. Tell me about the Three of Cups and the Sun. I feel like you are having a realization that you either want to get together with this Queen of Pentacles again. You could be the Queen or the King. Take it as it resonates. We've got feminine and masculine here. I know you're an air sign, but I feel like the energy that I'm getting from you is that you're someone who moves slow, that you're very grounded and very dependable, and you're someone who is not interested in making quick moves. Maybe that's also the roundabout that you're getting off of. Maybe you were making maybe you were taking leaps of faith based on what somebody looked like on the outside, and it just wasn't working out on the inside. Now what you're looking for is stability, groundedness, someone who mirrors you, someone who's feels like a soulmate connection, somebody who's moving slow like you and is not going to push you into anything you don't want to do. Tell me about this Three of Cups and the Sun, please. Excuse me. We have the Mistletoe, which is the Lover's card. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Tower shows up again. I feel like you do want to invest in someone here, but I feel like it feels a little bit overwhelming because you are going to have to make a decision and ask this person out or have a reunion with them. I feel like you're ready to plant a small pentacle. We see someone here who's very prepared, right? We've got someone who is writing things down. All the presents are wrapped in under the tree. Somebody's checking off their list possibly to make sure that I got everybody and didn't miss anybody. I feel like you're very organized. I feel like this Page of Pentacles is telling me that you're about to send a message possibly to someone, or you're maybe about to receive a message. I feel like it's you that's making the decision though. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6 pentacles. I feel like you want to get some communication going with somebody here. And I feel like this lightning tree, the mistletoe, or the lovers, and the tower with the Ace of Pentacles is telling me you had a realization that this is the person that I want to invest in. And so I feel like that's why we're looking at the King and the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Wands. We've got the King of Swords. Well, there you are. You showed up, right? And then we have the Strength card. So I feel like you're a very strong-minded individual. You are someone who's been through a lot, though. I really do feel like the reason that you stand here strong as the King of Swords, whether you're the feminine or the masculine, this is masculine leaning, but this is also feminine energy here. I feel like the Nine of Wands is telling me that you've decided that you're going to drop anything that's happened in the past, which means you're not repeating cycles, which I really love. It's time to get out of the cycle. And then we have the King of Swords. And it's because now you're looking at things, and it's not like you weren't before, but I feel like maybe you were a Page of Swords, or maybe you were a Knight of Swords, but now you're the King of Swords, and you've grown up, and now you're looking at things head over heart. What's best for me? What are the actual facts? Like, it's great that they have a beautiful outside, but what's on the inside? And I need to check that out first before I take any leaps of faith. I feel like you're going to make a decision about some sort of a connection that you already have. You've already met this person, I feel, but I don't feel that you know them very well. The Three of Cups is here. It tells me it could have been at a celebration, but we do have the Page of Pentacles. So there's already a Page of Pentacles here, and I feel like you two are both... maybe you felt like there was a really good connection here, that this person was mirroring you. could be that. We've got the Three of Pentacles, and I did mention that, right? 2 and 1 was 3 at the beginning. We are building something here, but we're building it really slowly. And I feel like that's the difference here, that you've decided to get off the roundabout of jumping into things really quickly here. And although I know you're a fixed sign and that maybe you don't usually jump into something quickly, that only means the sun sign. It could be in your rising. If you have fire in your rising, you could be a person who does take risks. If you got fire in the moon, could be a person. If you got a lot of fire in your chart and very little air, you could be the person who is the risk taker. So I see here with the Three of Pentacles coming up with the Moon card tells me that you have been thinking about this. You've been thinking about it deeply. I feel like today might be significant for you as I do this. As I'm dropping these cards here, it is the full moon, which accounts for me being late. The full moons are really hard on me. Psychically, they're very hard on me. And then we have we have Sinterklaas, and that is the Hierophant. Can't find my words. Thankfully, retrograde is ending today. So we have the moon. I feel like what you don't see that this is going to build into some sort of commitment, but it's going to go very slow. But I feel like the realization you have is probably, between the 16th and forward. I feel like you are going to have some sort of a realization that the person that you've met at the celebration maybe, or maybe this Three of Cups is telling me that you want to reunite yourself with this person, that you've been out in the cold and you haven't talked to them, and I'm not really sure if they want to talk to me. Maybe it's been a while since you spoke with them. But we do have the Strength card, and I feel like it's telling me that you have mental stability, that you have mental strength, that you have courage to really look at the situation in a place where it is very logical and practical. And we've got lots of pentacles here, right? Your person could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. We do have Pisces and Cancer here. We have Scorpio as well. We also have Gemini. And I did mention Gemini, fell out of my mouth there at the beginning of the reading. So we also have you there, Aquarius. You are the star. I feel like somebody's looking at you as such. Somebody's waiting for you to communicate, I feel. And I feel that you are waiting to communicate, but possibly holding back a little because you don't want to be, you don't want to fall into the same roundabout that you've been in before, right? That's what it feels like here. Tell me what the outcome is here, please. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're going into the new year, possibly going into the new year with your boundaries in place, I want to say, with the Seven of Wands here. But the Wheel of the Year is the Wheel of Fortune, and it tells me that something's about to change, and what's about to change is you holding back. The Four of Pentacles is here. I feel like what's changing is you're no longer going to hold back. Because you have the boundaries, you don't have to hold back. When you have the boundaries, the promises you make to yourself, you keep those promises. I feel like you're ready to move forward with someone here. You're going to release whatever had you on the roundabout. I really feel like you're getting off of some sort of circus wheel. It feels like you've been doing the same thing over and over and over again. You feel like you have a type that you find in terms of looks, but it's time for you to look at somebody differently, to get to know someone. And look, I'm not saying that attraction is not important, but I feel like for somebody here that they're like, you know what? I keep going after the same kind of person. I keep going after the same kind of job. It feels like you're getting off of some sort of pattern that you have been in, and it's because you've decided to release. And that's what's changing here. What's changing is you're releasing anything from the past that is blocking you from moving forward. You've put up these boundaries, which are promises you keep to yourself, and what's changing here is you're no longer holding back. It's time to move forward, because you're going to move forward slowly and very intellectually. Yeah. I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I appreciate you, Aquarius. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Have a good week. Bye-bye.